All right, we're live. We're here for night 2, WrestleMania 39, Filthy Casual WWE Watch Party. I'm Dr. Evil, soon to be joined in this chair over here by Mrs. Evil. So yeah, we're back. We're about exactly 5 minutes out from the start of night 2. Shout out to JD from NY206. He has kind of given us his blessing to do this and to welcome some of his fans in. So if you guys come in, represent the OTS family the way you would if this was the venue or in his mother's basement below the venue. Yeah. So we got some more snacks, just like from yesterday. More snacks. Not in this fridge. I think some of the juice. Some of the juice is left too. So, about 4 minutes out. A little bit of a recap as far as like I saw, from my vantage point. I think that the event kind of fell flat for me when I saw how flat. Hey, wow, Dan Jensen is here as always.
Hi, Dan.
There you go, and thank you. We did reach 2,300 subs, and then we fell back to 22.99, and then woke up to 23.05. So yeah, thank you so much.
Jeremy.
Dan Jensen obviously supporting. Blind Bat is here. Blind Bat actually provided the theme for the last TSP we did, so thank him very much for that. And Blind Bat has had his role in the, I guess, the stability of a lot of the 17 years that we've been doing this thing. So shout out to him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Part of our happy anniversary is also, he's part of that as well. Jeremy Lewis is here in the building. He is not throwing people out of the establishment for knowing how to play the game that is being played.
It's not his job anymore.
A very happy hello to Chelsea Elaine.
Hi, Chelsea.
Thank
you.
It is good to see you here. Definitely a huge supporter. She is a proud guest of JD's mother's basement.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So again, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and all that good stuff. Jeremy Lewis gives in his badge tomorrow. I know that'll be emotional one way or the other. Right? So I just kind of want to give like my thoughts on night 1 from a filthy casual perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a lot of the energy was ruined for me when I saw how flat the match was with John Cena and Austin Theory. It really did kind of feel like it was mailed in, phoned in, and I kind of had a little bit of a fear because John Cena looked like he was dealing with some sort of physical health issue, not pertaining to an injury. I think somebody pointed out that John Cena looked ill.
Yeah, in the comments yesterday.
Yeah.
And we thought that he looked ill just because he, lost so much weight. So that's kind of going to happen with your face getting sunken in. But I think the more we thought about it, we have to agree.
Yeah.
With, the comment yesterday, he did look ill.
I really do hope that John Cena is in good health.
Well, I think the way he looked on top of the performance, which was very cautious.
Yeah.
Very cautious performance.
Yeah.
Which may solidify the
fears.
The fears that maybe he's ill.
Yeah, yes. Jeremy Lewis said,
She looked,
and he did. He looked, his neck looks super thin.
I think if he performed the way we are used to John Cena performing, then we would have went with, it's just because he lost some weight.
And he's in retirement. He's not a full-time wrestler anymore.
Mhm.
He's probably not on the juice like he was before. That kind of thing. But I was but
I hope it's just that.
Yeah, I hope it's just that. But I definitely did have like a little bit of a morbid fear.
Mhm.
We've seen a lot of our heroes over the last 5 or 10 years hide what they were going through behind the scenes.
Mhm.
And then when they go, we're not prepared,
Right.
And so like I looked at them like, please be healthy, please be healthy, please be healthy. And the thing is, we're some of the biggest John Cena detractors that are out there. Like a lot of the reason why we stopped watching wrestling was due to the fact that it was 5 moves of doom every single week, twice a week.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. Calling him a vampire, Jeremy?
Well,
but yeah, lack of sun.
So I was a little bit perturbed. So that kind of did take the air out of it. I mean, the entrance was flat. Like it'd be one thing if the wrestling was mailed in and phoned in, but the entrance, Austin Theory's entrance was, they didn't even show most of it.
Yeah.
So that's on WWE, I guess. But John Cena did the Make-A-Wish thing. I know that that's really important to him and all that stuff. But it just, from the very beginning, even before wow, Jeremy, wow. I hope John Cena sees this. I hope Captain Paul sees this. So it did kind of set me off on the wrong foot. I thought that the tag match, it was like, what was it, a fatal 4-way tag match? They had a couple of really nice spots in there, but it wasn't. They did that tower bomb thing.
Right. That tag match, actually, I totally forgot about that fucking match until you mentioned it, because I've been replaying yesterday's event in my head today, and I, as I'm looking at social media and people reacting to it, because on our Instagram, that's mostly what I follow. It's either UFC or WWE,
right?
For the talking shit Instagram. So seeing how people are responding to yesterday's event and how so many people loved it, and that I had to acknowledge the fact that there is an emotional investment that a lot of the viewers have with the current wrestlers,
right?
That you and I don't have with the current wrestlers. Just to be a little repetitive,
right?
But we do have an emotional investment with the older wrestlers like John Cena,
right?
Like Lita, where I was very much happy to see Lita perform. But then I saw someone comment about how they loved the Charlotte and Rhea.
Yeah, match. JD was all about that. JD was all about that. I was like, really?
So I get surprised when I feel the opposite of other people, but then I have to remember that they have been watching the current storylines for a very long time. So they do have the emotional investment into the character that we don't right now.
And the thing is, for JD, what's up, Susan D'Ambrosio? How are you doing?
Susan.
How you doing? For somebody like for some, when JD uses the word banger match, when he uses that phrase, he doesn't like, that's not something that he uses lightly.
Right.
And to have Charlotte and banger match in the same sentence, I was shocked because I wasn't impressed. I will say that I had I understand that they wanted to like kind of test the limits, but that one botch that almost broke Charlotte's neck.
Yeah.
And for all we know, she did break her nose on that.
Yeah.
And you can see that there was that cut on the bridge of her nose that normally signifies that you've broken your nose.
Right. It also looked like a rug burn, and from the way she landed. was like cut, but also because it looked like there was so much skin scraped off. It was like rug burn.
Yeah, it was hard to tell because it was like there was like blood that was kind of smeared in the area. But again, if I never saw Charlotte wrestle again, it'll still be too soon. But you don't want to see somebody be maimed in the ring.
Right.
And it was very clear that she was not supposed to land like that.
Oh, yeah.
And she's one of the luckier people in the world from the way that she landed. But that match went on way too long. That match was 2.5 times as long as John Cena and Austin Theory was in there. Also, you had an 8-man tag with a bunch of healthy men. And I think JD said that they were in there 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's
20% of the time the women were in there. And the thing is, nobody really cares about that match. Nobody cares.
And what really disappointed me was the fact that this is now our 3rd event that we've been watching. And actually, I am, of the new wrestlers, I am very much into Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Other people so far.
I hate the Street Profits gimmick. I hate it
very
so much.
A Ricochet fan, like immediately from WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, actually, from the Royal Rumble.
From the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So to have that end so quickly was very, very disappointing because I want to get back into wrestling and enjoy
and have a reason.
There's
no Randy Orton.
I'm coming into it with an open mind and trying to let go of the fact that I haven't seen in a long time, and even if there are current wrestlers who were there before,
do you want to hear this?
We can hear it in the background.
Should we?
Let's do it. If they start rapping, I'm muting this shit.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Who's gonna be faster to mute it? So I think obviously Logan Paul's match, he did a fantastic job.
That was a great match.
And to put over Seth Rollins in that I said it last night.
Seth Rollins' entrance.
Some of that was a little bit too gay for me.
No, but that composer, I still very much enjoyed that, and I want to see if anyone tonight
who the fuck
can
is
top
Jizzard?
that. Yeah, there he goes.
Put
the comment up.
Yeah.
His ears were tingling. He's like, "You're talking shit about me."
Yeah, we were talking about how pale and sickly John Cena looked yesterday. So obviously, the point of reference was you, Cap. Okay. Yeah. I thought that so the women's title match, it wasn't bad. I just didn't care about it. And the thing is, had already been deflated with all the commercials and flat performances that came before that. Again, it was nice to see Lita working. Sorry, you'll be able to Michael Jackson soon enough. What the fuck is he talking about?
Is this Paul or Prick Paul? Which Paul we got?
I don't know. And there's another one of those matches I don't give a flying fuck about.
Who is he fighting again?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah, the two big guys. I am interested in.
I'd rather watch MVP in a match with Brock Lesnar. Wow, we're really doing this, Cap. I guess we're really doing this. Look at that jacket. I like that jacket.
Talk some shit with us.
And that we already know that they're only there to have the table explode in front of them. So the Logan Paul match with Seth Rollins was a great match. It was fun to watch. One of the things I truly hate about what they're doing with these premium events is all of these fucking advertisements. Now, I have to give them some grace. They put it on Peacock, and Peacock is what, $10 a month at most?
Okay, then we don't have to pay pay-per-view
$50,
prices.
$60, right?
Yeah.
So you got to give them something on that level.
And the fact that one of the guys in the guy in the prime suit got frog splashed, and that was excellent.
Yeah, I think that you saw that it was happening because you saw that Seth was reaching for him while he was laid on the table.
But I was excited to see it. I was like,
yeah,
yes,
how
I
is this
see
going to
it
develop?
coming.
Yeah.
Do it. I want to watch it get just fucking crush him.
Now, the thing is, when you watch this match here, Almost and Lesnar, you have to kind of think about where we were in our early 20s and teens and when you were a kid watching.
Right.
This would probably be something, if you're a kid, you are excited about.
Mm-hmm. Two large humans, yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, what they call them is smart marks, that a lot of the mystique has been ruined for us because we're too experienced and we kind of know some of the inside outs of the business, that certain things are not going to be impressive to us the way that it should, Well, I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. At least we got a little bit of pyro, but no John Deere here. No John Deere here.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like Brock Lesnar got a little bit more of a pump,
mm-hmm.
More of a bodybuilder's pump, because he was looking kind of like Jello at the Royal Rumble. It looks like he done some weightlifting since then. I think he tried to really lean into, beast versus beast type of thing. But I don't know really what to we don't really know what to expect at this point from Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing that they did, with the tractor at when was that? When he jumped off and jumped into the ring. I forget when he did that shit. But that shit was sick. That shit was fucking sick when he did that. I don't believe he's 410 pounds, though.
No.
I think he's like maybe 330, 340. He looks like a failed basketball player.
Still has bills to pay, so,
Yeah.
Good for him.
Shaquille O'Neal was bigger than him at 330. So.
Lung him like nothing.
So, hopefully we get some big man spots or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He said hashtag kayfabe. Yeah. But Brock Lesnar's weight, I think they didn't really do the kayfabe thing with Brock Lesnar's weight because everybody kind of knows from his MMA days that you actually have to weigh in, and you have to weigh in at 265. What's going on?
Like a child.
Now, I allow me to make this one concession, folks. It is kind of cool to find somebody in the world that can throw Brock Lesnar around. There's not that many people that can say, you know what, I can throw Brock Lesnar around.
You did it fairly easily. It didn't look labored.
Yeah, but you can tell Almost is not a wrestler. You don't see any wrestling here.
Yeah.
Like he can do a spot here. He can do feats of strength.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not a technical wrestler by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm okay with that. Whatever he can do it well.
I
entertain.
remember that one time when I think it was a choke slam or like an F5 and the whole
And the
fucking
broke,
ring
yeah,
collapsed.
it was like it
yeah,
was
yeah.
one of those like two-phase breaks.
I think the first time they did it, I'm not sure if they meant for that to happen or it was one of those like fortuitous mistakes that just turned out well, where they really tested the weight limit or they tested the ballistic force limit.
Yeah.
And then it broke, but then they did it 2 or 3 times after that,
Yeah.
which was kind of like, okay, now you're doing this shit on purpose. I mean, if they did it the first time on purpose, then it's kind of like, oh, that was inventive, so it looked legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
And every time after that, it's kind of like, okay, we know what you're gonna do. Damn, yo, this if this is the new blue collar working man Jeremy Lewis that we're gonna get, we're in for a lot, huh?
Chelsea, is there a storyline between Brock Lesnar and Bray? Or do you think they just chose this guy because, you know, he's much larger and...
That was one of the ugliest choke slams I've ever seen. There was no elevation on that choke slam whatsoever. There's just that was a weak ass choke slam. I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Jeremy. I like that. Fall away, German suplex. Are you buying his lower back pain?
I love how dramatic they are. It's great. He's fighting through the agony.
I love when anytime somebody does 3 German suplexes, I always picture them in their heart and mind.
His face did look a little purple for a second.
Throwing like some love to Eddie Guerrero.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime you see anybody do that.
Oh. Nope.
This match is probably over now. Yeah, that match was like 4 minutes long. Those guys were getting tired.
That was good though. That was a good 4 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, even though
look how purple his face is.
Even though we know that it's like Suplex City, I really think that they're showing real love to Eddie. And I'll never forget how depressed I was when I found out that Eddie died alone in that hotel room. Same thing that happened to Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Although he slipped in, I think he slipped and hit his head and then tried to sleep it off.
Yeah.
But you know, people dying on the road while they're working alone.
Listen, Brock Lesnar walking around screaming that his back hurts. That was a good.
Yeah, the way he did that. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. I think Brock Lesnar has fulfilled his contract all the way up until SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. You will not see him again until SummerSlam. Is this dude talking about I was this close, nigga? You got F5.
No,
what are you talking about? You know you're not going over Brock Lesnar. That's not in his contract. You're gonna have to.
He was like, "Holy!"
Yo, you're gonna have to double Brock Lesnar's contract to lose clean. Are you crazy? But Brock Lesnar definitely took an extra poke in the butt cheek.
Yeah.
Because he was looking.
Yeah, Jeremy. He was on a plane.
Yeah, he was on a plane, and I think like a piece of luggage hit him in the head or something like that.
Hit him in the head,
and he tried to sleep it off.
Yes.
And I think he bled in his brain.
Yeah, man.
But wait, there's
I was
more.
really sad when Billy Mays died.
Yeah.
There was another.
You know those pitch guys? Remember they had just started that show called Pitchmen.
I know.
And that show was dead, like right off.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked, man.
Yeah, I saw on his cheek, right? I wasn't sure what the fuck that was. See, Brock Lesnar's cheek was all like bruised right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I miss Billy Mays. And every commercial was just him yelling. But he was happy, but yelling.
I'm glad that Big E is not a quadriplegic. But the thing is, we knew it was not going to be good going in, Chelsea. So we knew going in, you know.
I mean, if it's going to be a useless match, at least be semi-entertaining.
And that it was.
And it was.
It was better than semi. I mean, that.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar being an old man in the ring, and you know the commentators like his back, the agony. You know, I was entertained for those few minutes.
Yeah, you definitely got to
give
them.
it.
Yeah, we got to give them some props on that one. Like without a doubt, we definitely got to give them some props. But I'm just glad that Big E is not like really messed up after the broken neck.
Remind me how he broke his neck?
A botch.
An
in-ring botch. I think he finished the match too.
So he doesn't wrestle at all since then?
I don't think he's wrestled since then. But I think what happened was he was rehabbing and suffered a setback.
Okay.
So, when I heard this guy's fucking primal yell scream thing, I immediately thought of JD. I was like, oh wow, I already know that he's going to use the voice changer on him. Yeah, okay. I saw this, David. I saw this, and they're talking about they're going to buy 51% of WWE with a total valuation over $9 billion, but they can't pay the fucking UFC fighters what they're worth. I don't know, man. I don't know. Namashi Studio says, dude, what is a 3-letter word that rhymes with gas? Well, if you're not offering gas with that ride, you better be offering that other 3-letter word that sounds like it. So, but that only applies to women. Guys, you can walk. Especially if I'm in the blue car. There's only one other seat other than mine. You better be willing to. Well, I'm going to shut up.
Anyway.
Actually, Jeremy, the talks are in the advanced stages. The talks are said to be in the advanced stage. I don't know, man. I think no, not for me, Jeremy. Not for me. I don't do any type of drugs, so you're gonna have to do better. But yeah, I don't like. I would not really like that. And can you imagine professional wrestlers making many times more money than the UFC fighters? No, the wrestlers, they would be trying to pay the wrestlers, 10 to show and 10 to win. Yeah, I did. I misread it. My bad, yo. Smiley Raquel is going to blind everyone off the highway. What was that with Shotzi and Natalia? Damn Karen's on TV, the entrance to Liv Morgan was cringy. Yeah, Ronda Rousey. I mean, I don't think anybody wants to see these two women in the ring at all. They're ugly. They're masculine. Nobody is like, oh my God, I can't wait to see Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Yeah, nobody cares. Rick Allen, what's up? It's good to see you. UFC WWE merger was my idea all along. I already suggested that we do UFC guy versus WWE guy, fight somebody, stole my shit. He's actually right about this. If you guys go back to our previous Filthy Casual MMA watch parties, Rick Allen did suggest this. Shayna needs to be on her own, a killer heel. All right. So yeah, but again, we want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight on night 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, night 2 will be better and less drowsiness inducing than Nightcall like last night. I mean, they did so much fucking plugging, fucking cereal and juice drinks. It was fucking awful. And TurboTax.
Roman versus Stipe.
That's not a bad matchup. The next matchup will be Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Yeah.
In the cage. Is Natalya still as boring as she was 15 years ago?
What is happening here? Fight ladies.
I had some Nightcore earlier this week. It works, but it tasted like feet. The Nightcore with the that's flavored with real honey.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I gotta let you guys know this Ronda Rousey in a bottle. It tastes like feet. You're gonna need to like chase it with like some fruit or tea or juice. Speaking of the juice, did you read the juice?
Where's the juice?
It was on the same level where this was.
Oh, I'll check again. These ladies are
so they're really going with the Karen. They're going. Is that a real gimmick? The Karen thing? That's a real gimmick?
I don't know, but she was. What is happening right now?
A lot of shit that I don't care about. Hey, in the comments section, can you guys let me know if you care about this match? I want to know. Do you guys care about this match? The reason why you can't do Vince McMahon versus Dana White is because Vince McMahon's hair color on his face and head would just smear all over Dana White.
I'm walking away now. Thinking about it.
He's not gonna put up with that.
You need another cup or is the cup okay?
This cup's okay. Jeremy doesn't care about this match. Chelsea doesn't care about this match. Chelsea is on botch alert. Susan does not care about this match.
All right, good. So it's not just us.
Yeah, guys, is Natalya as boring as I remember her?
Because sometimes for these matches, I just need to double check. Is it that, we're a couple of newbies that just need to watch it a bit more? Or no, I just is it that we're just a couple of newbies again, or if it really is not as entertaining as we think?
Also, I'm not going to front. I would have thought Edge would have married a hotter woman. I'm glad that he didn't, but I'm kind of surprised that he didn't marry like one of the hottie types.
Beyond boring. There we go.
Okay, so it's not just me. Got it. And Captain Paul is back via his hockey channel that he still has not rebranded, but wants me to make baseball content for. How are you doing? If any of you are hockey fans, go check out the locker room. He makes some of the best clickbait short form videos that fishes for likes and views on the entirety of YouTube.
That was pretty good.
And if you suck Boston Bruin cock like he does, you definitely want to subscribe to his channel. People don't understand how difficult it is to create content. They think that we just turn on a camera, sit down, and just start talking. People don't understand how difficult this is.
Yeah.
The chick in the purple, her attire looks like good ring attire. It's not too complicated.
Mm.
The chick with the green and the black and the orange, that's good ring attire.
Yeah.
It's safe. It's not over the top. And then they have a bunch of metal rings for people to catch their fingers in.
Mm-hmm. So what happened? That someone?
Yeah, somebody went onto the locker room and was basically saying he was going to unsubscribe from his channel because he said, "Oh, these short videos is like it's
This is way too long to set up. Nope.
This is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen, but I'm entertained." This weird ass sharpshooter thing. Yeah, definitely check him out. He's doing a lot of good things over there. Now there's a lot of prep that needs to happen.
Wait, so what was the guy saying?
Yeah, basically he was just clickbaiting. He wasn't, offering in-depth this, that, and all of that. And just like, dude,
because they're short videos.
I guess so. But the thing is,
short videos are not meant to be that in-depth. I mean, that's not the purpose.
No, but the thing is, he was saying he's putting up the short videos and not giving longer form, more in-depth, juicier, meatier content because he's just lazy and just filming for likes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, you don't understand that when you make videos beyond 5 minutes, most people are not watching beyond 90 seconds.
Yeah.
No,
not Chelsea. Unfortunately not.
Chelsea is one of the coolest guys, one of the coolest gals in all of the venue.
Yeah.
Every time I see Chelsea in there, always polite to everybody, always chill. So shout out to Chelsea. I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully you subscribe.
We'll let you know when it's over.
That wasn't even an armbar. What the fuck was that?
I'm watching UFC. This is not UFC, babe. This is not UFC.
Can she at least straighten the bitch's arm? No. Can she at least straighten the fucking guy? Oh my God. Get them off the TV, please. Please get them off the TV. Do I have to bring back JD's old shirt? Please? Please? Do I need to bring back JD's old t-shirt? Get off my TV.
We should probably get it.
I only came alive because of that fucking fake ass armbar. This is not an armbar, folks. This is not what an armbar looks like.
So another great moment from yesterday is the literal ass whooping that this dude got from Rey Mysterio. That was very enjoyable to watch.
I just sent the text to JD. Is that what a fucking armbar is supposed to look like? Fuck off.
Oh, fucking Paul. What a douche.
I hate this motherfucker, yo. Oh my god.
And then he replies to himself.
Yeah, like
What a
You're
right. You're right, Jeremy. Dork.
No, you missed the first match, if you want to call it that. JD replied, "She is awful." Yo, it's awful. It's fucking awful. That was awful. Like, that was fucking awful. I have to say,
What?
When you're saying that a match is supposed to tell a story, Mysterio versus Mysterio, I'm with it.
Yeah, it was a great match.
I'm with it. It was like the old days.
Mm-hmm. And a point that you made yesterday, which I hope that they talk about it years from now in like a documentary or looking back, the fact that he was able to fight with his dad, do a match with his dad.
That's a big thing, right. Because the thing is, we're probably not going to see Rey Mysterio for very much longer. Mm-hmm. Okay. In fact, after he killed El Perro, was that like 2015? I thought he was going to immediately retire.
Yeah.
He was outside. I think he was wrestling for like AAA or some shit like that in Mexico. Mm-hmm. Once he killed that dude, I was just like, he's going to retire. He's never going to. And then he came right back. I was like, damn, he's got fucking brass balls. Mm-hmm. But, he's getting a little long in the tooth.
Mm-hmm. Before I go,
his chest is a little bit less puffier and rounded than his belly.
Yeah.
And but maybe we might see a little bit more of him because it wasn't like he passed the torch to his son. No. You know what's gonna happen? Yeah. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna like do some patch up thing. They're gonna probably do. They're gonna form a tag team at some point, and that'll be like Ray's swan song. Yeah. That's what I think is gonna happen.
He's like, hey, I could literally whoop your ass and not get arrested for it.
I really hope that we see the Edge of old, even though Edge is not, and I say this as a completely straight guy, so Paul, shut the fuck up. Edge does not look the same.
Okay.
He doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
But I hope that the physicality is still there. Mm-hmm. I just find it really weird that he married the Glamazon. Mm.
Well, I love the moments when
it would be nice to see the Brood. If he comes out like with the whole Brood thing, that would really, really be great.
Yeah, when the two of them come out and he sneaks in like a little smack in the ass, I think that shit is hilarious and I love it. And she gives him this look like, oh, whoop your ass when you get home.
So wait, they found the WrestleMania spot for him, right? He was whining about not being on WrestleMania. I wonder what they're going to do with this. I wonder how fucking heavy that statue is, to be honest with you. Oh, it might be like 30, 40 pounds. I thought it was like really heavy because of the way that he was kind of like,
it was just awkward.
It was just awkward, yeah. Now, the thing is, see, you guys have been watching Ronda Rousey for a while, okay? I didn't buy her because, A, I hated her countenance when she was in the UFC.
Uh-huh.
The way that she reacted toward the other women, was trying to act like a bully and mean mugging everybody, and then she was a fucking coward both times that she got her head kicked off.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way after looking as bad as she did in her last two fights in the octagon, was I going to be able to buy her some killer in professional wrestling. right? You can't go out as a coward little girl parading yourself as a big bad bitch.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to buy. So the thing is, I was never on the Ronda Rousey train to begin with.
Mhm.
Now, before Rowdy Piper died and they did the whole cross collab, I was good with that, you know?
Mhm.
But you guys have been like, oh my God, this is fucking, she's awful. I thought she was awful before that she first stepped in the ring.
Mhm. What was the point of Lashley coming out? I completely missed that. What was that filler?
I don't know.
I don't know what the point of that was.
I know you guys love Gunther. I don't see the appeal whatsoever.
I mean, maybe we'll see that
That
tonight.
guy looks boring as fuck. When the chips broke off. Did they just diss Bobby Lashley again by actually bringing him out there?
Why is she being annoying and poking him? I'm annoyed and she's not even poking me. Stop fucking poking him. What is happening? I need the next match to start.
Why is Sheamus and not McIntyre, Chelsea?
Oh, Jeremy. I just read that comment.
And Susan agrees. Guys, tell me. The party. And it looks like they're breaking up this tag team because they couldn't call them the Banger Bros. McIntyre is a Grand Slam champion. All right, so let me ask you let me ask you guys this question. Gunther could still win this, right? Or is he ready to give up this belt and start getting in the mix for the WWE title? But then again, you have a 940 something day reign from Roman Reigns.
I mean, who's worthy enough to end that reign?
Well,
that's the big question.
People think that Cody Rhodes is going to be handed the belt the same way he was handed the Royal Rumble victory in January. A 622-day reign ended last night. You can't have all of the long reigns end in the same WrestleMania. Or could you?
Right. How much drama do you want to stir?
Why is Titus O'Neil not wrestling anymore? Is Titus O'Neil injured? That's what I want to know. I know. I heard that there was a catering gimmick and all of that.
Jeremy says because he's a better caterer.
Oh shit! That's foul. I want to know why. I want to know why. Yeah, the Banger Bros are gonna go harder, and they wouldn't stop saying the shit either.
Can you pass me the Fritos, please? Behind it.
Anything to get away from the Banger Bros.
Oh God.
McIntyre comes out in his Scottish skirt.
Go. Mm.
After he took the dive in Saudi under the ring on accident, it was the beginning of the end. Oh, so it might have been an injury, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
The
Is
fuck?
it?
It looks like some fucking Highlander shit. There can be only one.
Yeah.
I really don't like these on-screen graphics.
Hmm.
I really don't like them. I'm trying not to be, the old fuddy-duddy. Yuck, does not sound kosher. It doesn't. Didn't Sheamus also have a sword?
I don't remember.
Well, I think we answered the question of whether his hair color was real all those years ago. It looked like somebody just like rubbed Cheeto dust on his face. Or Frito dust on his face. See? Look at Sheamus's hair. We're eating Sheamus's hair.
No, that's not what I want to think about as I eat this. No. Stop it. You're terrible.
No shillelagh. I don't know, Chelsea. You want to be on that bus? Not me. It looked like they both were pointing towards at the WrestleMania sign in the video package. Am I wrong about that?
What's that?
No buses for us this week.
And I dropped the chip. Because I don't know how to eat.
The gimmick is funny. No, no, kind of remind me of.
Mm.
I am Klaus. It almost looks like they're looking on with disgust.
Mm.
I do kind of like the fact that Sheamus's gimmick and his uniform has never changed.
Yeah.
It's changed colors. It feels like it's never changed.
Someone put, I sold my heart for tickets. We should have said kidney. That would have been funny.
But it makes more nonsense the way that they wrote it.
Yeah. I don't know. How many total matches were there supposed to be tonight? Let me double check.
I don't know, but I will say the pacing is better tonight than it was last night. I could be wrong, but that's just my perception.
There's supposed to be 5 matches total. Six matches total. So it looks like we're halfway there. We have Cody and Roman, women's title match, Hell in a Cell.
That Hell in a Cell match is probably going to be long.
So we got 3 matches left, it looks like.
But Edge is on the older side. I guess it depends on how long this match is going to go. We got some titty slappers going on. And you know when Sheamus gets hit with them.
Yeah. It's already showing.
You know. Why would you interrupt that? More titty slappers. And some more. But McIntyre grows his own t-shirt, so they probably don't hurt as much.
No. I would be very happy if they actually got Alter Bridge to come and do that.
That would be you and JD, right?
That'd be really cool. Oh.
Isn't Alter Bridge like half of the old Creed band?
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong. Oh, wow. That looked like a bump.
No,
Titty
his chest is
slappers.
already looking. Ugh.
You said call the police. Ooh!
Oh God, I can hear that.
He's breaking blood vessels on his
Damn.
chest, underneath his skin. Oh, fucking backbreaker.
All right, this is definitely better than Royal Rumble. I was. He got kicked in the face, and he was like, no, you got to do better than that, bud."
I knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Maybe.
Alter Bridge is an American rock band from Orlando, Florida. The band was formed in 2004 by vocalist and rhythm guitarist Miles Kennedy, lead guitarist Mark Tremonti, bassist Brian Marshall, and drummer Scott Phillips. After their former band Creed became inactive in 2003, Tremonti and Phillips formed a new band with former bandmate Marshall and new member Kennedy. Alter Bridge was formally unveiled in January 2004, months before Creed's official breakup in June. I know what the fuck I was talking about.
Sometimes. Look at Sheamus's chest busted open by these jobs.
It actually looks like a bad tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's got to love Michael Cole. It ain't me. He said, call the police. So, is the brutality the appeal of Gunther? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I mean, how much does it suck if you know he's going to go in there and his whole gimmick is to actually hurt you? Oh,
Fucked up.
oh! Look at Gunther's
Look at
chest.
the ref's face. The ref is like, ow, and I can't stop it.
No, and he took out Sheamus. It's a sheer power, and he doesn't look physically exceptional, you know.
And they're laughing at him.
So this is the chest abuse match.
Yeah.
Featured on,
Oh, Mikey.
Banger Bros, bangerbros.com.
McIntyre's like, please stop. Please. Please stop. I need you to fucking stop because I can't tap out. The way he slipped. It's like, please.
No, you called it before. No, you called it before that
You
happened.
can see like his arms kind of going down. Like, are we done yet? Are we done?
No, he's not going to do this Celtic Cross. No, I thought he stopped doing this. I thought he stopped doing that with the spinal stenosis.
Well, maybe he could at least threaten it. Maybe he doesn't do it anymore, but he could threaten
Oh,
it.
yeah, you might have something.
I was about to say no.
Hell no. Especially with all the fucking false finishes we saw yesterday. Be prepared. They want to have us here for 3 more hours for 3 more matches.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of false finishes tonight.
Oof, this just does look
fucked up.
I just want a close up. Oh, it's like they
See, this is a bloodthirsty person that you normally see on the MMA shows.
I want to see the welts on his chest, and they're trying to zoom in, but whoever's in the back keeps changing the camera angle.
So wait, so JBL gave Gunther the clothesline from hell? Is that how that works? And you could tell he's lost a lot of weight too because he still has the loose skin. Neck breaker.
Excuse me.
Oh. Wow.
I like that. It's like, I'm just going to toss a human at you.
Whose move was that? That used to be somebody's move. And they called it something else.
Not tonight.
And he won't be doing it this time either.
Ugh.
Somebody's titty just gets slapped again?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Oh, shit. I forgot this move.
Leap.
Yeah, I forgot he had that move. Nah, he's not going to do this Celtic Cross. He's not going to do this. He did it.
He did.
Wow, he really did it. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out of a Celtic Cross that was preceded by white noise. Told you, you're going to see a lot of false finishes. A lot. Well, this is Sheamus's submission thing. But I think McIntyre should be back. Oh, no. Now McIntyre's going to come in and break this up. There he is. Oh, and then the sleeper hold. Yeah, he tried to do the Boston Celtics cross. There's a basketball in there somewhere. Oh, shit. Bro kick. Another bro kick.
So does all this celebrating mean that Sheamus is going to lose?
So he hasn't had enough of people slapping his titties and slap his own.
Whoa.
He got it.
The way they cried out in agony. No!
Sheamus has a booger in his nose. McIntyre is trying to win the belt too. I mean, can you imagine if McIntyre does take this with the expired contract? Oh, wow. 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 That was high risk. Yeah, talk to him. Talk to him.
He's like, you're not dead, right? You're not dead? You're still my friend? Okay, good.
Oh, man.
Not.
Do you think that it sounds piped in?
Nope.
No, it sounded legit. Chelsea, it sounded legit to me. I guess, if it is piped in, you want it to sound legit. I mean, you're in a big-ass stadium. You're in a big-ass stadium. I would probably think that it'd be hard to pipe in sounds like that, right? Okay, so you definitely hear something. You hear something that's different. Oh, guys, if you haven't done so already, please, please, please. If you want to see some more chitty slappers, hit the like button.
That's a great selling point.
All right. Hit the like button. If you're watching on another platform, come join us on YouTube, youtube.com/@TALKINSHIT. Please do that. We would really appreciate it. Yep.
Now we're at the part of the match where everyone takes a quick nap and goes back to Titty Slap.
You're not really into impact play, though.
Patreon conversation. Okay.
Oh man. Oh man. Scorp Target.
Welcome.
Part of the LCS family. You're welcome here. Obviously, we cover more MMA here than we cover WWE. But we're glad to watch titties get slapped alongside you guys.
Who's your pick for this matchup? Who do you want to win?
It seems like people said Sheamus.
Yeah.
But we can ask Scorp Target what you think.
But the way this has played out with them constantly teasing.
Gunther is going to show up now.
Yeah, he's going to show up now, and then he's going to get.
Oh! From the blind camera angle. Oh, he threw Sheamus on! That was fucking funny.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh, shit.
Sheamus was having too many moments. You knew he wasn't winning.
Well, he threw Sheamus at Drew. Almost choked.
The one with the Macho Man shirt?
It's like a green and yellow shirt that's like. We got welts.
Look at his arms. He's like, please stop. Please stop. And he just.
So does that mean that Drew McIntyre is done? He threw Sheamus at Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, look at him. Oh, come on, cameraman. I'm trying to look at the damage. Damn.
Some of them hit him in the armpit.
Yeah. It was a good match. That was a really good match.
It was entertaining. Entertaining match. Yeah, Chelsea thinks that that's the end of McIntyre's run, at least his current run in WWE. I mean, we've seen him leave the WWE before.
Mm.
I don't know how much more you can help Gunther. Isn't it like he's had the belt for a really long time? But it was a really good match.
Mm.
It was a really good match. I mean, Cody Rhodes still looks like I mean, you could say Darkwing Duck, you can say Daffy Duck, you can say Donald Duck.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't gone away.
Mm-mm.
But the chicken legs, for the most part. Do you guys remember how skinny Cody Rhodes' legs were when he first came into the WWE? It was like, yo, this motherfucker is not finished. Put him back in the oven. I don't understand why they have this whole thing with Bianca Belair. And again, it's another one of those bad black stereotype things with the massively long weave
Mhm.
and all of that. It's just, yeah, I'm ready to see it, especially if she's going to put all of that effort into the face, um, the whole thing with the face adornments and stuff. I wonder if she's just used to having bad tasting things in her mouth.
Maybe flavored.
It looks like it
It's
tastes
maybe
like
flavored.
chemicals.
I like the look on her face here. What the fuck?
Now the blackness came out of her. She was like,
That
"This
was good.
bitch is weird."
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing it's again, it's just not safe. It's not safe. But it looks like she's learned how to deal with it in a safe way. I just wish that they didn't give her the black woman's stereotype, and then the black man stereotype in the Street Profits,
Mm.
and then the feminized black men in the New Day. It's just like can't they just be good, upstanding black men and women? Like, do we have to continue to keep like with these stereotypical. And the thing is, and I said this yesterday,
Mhm.
the wrestlers of other races, they're not. It's not some stereotypical. This is what your race does type stuff.
Huh.
You know. She said, "Nah, it's just blue raspberry sour warhead spray."
Mhm.
I mean, but yeah, like that's still kind of. I mean, the thing is, when you've had that kind of taste in your mouth, after a while, it starts to kind of burn. That's why, like, I love like sour candy,
Yeah.
but then I leave it alone.
Yeah.
I know, Jeremy. I know. But the thing is, like, I'm a little bit more cognizant of the black public image because it's so bad right now. Um, I like it. I like the new theme. I just, for me, it's just I know that shit tastes nasty.
Hmm. Here, let me grab a cup before this starts so that I can have juice now.
Are you gonna kill?
Huh? Yeah, let me grab a cup.
Okay. I was gonna kill it if you didn't.
I just want a little bit. I'm not gonna
No. Do you think? Do you think?
I just teased her, and then I looked away, and then when I looked back at her, she's like this.
I'm glad that they're keeping this dance child friendly. I definitely hear you. My only thing, Chelsea, is that I just want to be sure that they're not going to be like having them, throwing their booties in people's faces, like how they like to have, little girls doing these days. Oh, she's a contortionist.
She's so tiny.
That's cool.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Oh, isn't that the little girl who is normally on she's been on Ellen's show a couple of times?
Yeah, she's a contortionist. I don't know if that's the case, but you could tell that she's been in talent shows and stuff. You can tell. To PG-14. No, I thought that the dancing was there was nothing really inappropriate. Even though I love Kenny Omega in AEW, I would love to see an actual WrestleMania entrance from him. Battle cry blasting from the speakers would be fucking great. Well, ask AEW to put on events that are this large. You know? You know? I mean, even in her theme music that she comes out to is more strong, independent woman that don't need no man. It's that stereotypical tear the black community down stuff. And I know for a lot of people outside of the black experience, it's like, oh, what's the big deal? But you know, our community has been poisoned by that for so long, and it's had such profound consequences on the interactions between black males and black females. Um, you know, when you hear it, it's just fucking it's heartbreaking. Rangers, Knicks, and Mets all won today.
Ew.
Brace yourselves. We got scary butchered clouds. Oh man. There is nothing for Bianca if she retains. She needs to lose and head to SmackDown. Okay. Of course, you guys know the politics a little bit more than I do. All right, it'd be nice to have you back.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have you back. One of the things that I like about this Bianca Belair, she looks like a real wrestler, a real athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. That looked terrible. Her weave is in the fucking ring. Oh my god. You see it on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Anyone else? Well, is his name Joe Martinez?
Oh. It's not.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
really had the best with you on that.
Thank you.
That was a good job of that was a good she almost had a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, there was a botch. There's a couple of botches, and it looked like somewhat of a wardrobe malfunction. Or Bianca was trying to prevent one. Does Asuka have an outline of a G-string on her
Yeah.
ring attire?
She does.
That's so stupid. You don't need to do that stuff to be taken seriously as wrestlers. That looks so garish. Why? You said it's an actual thong stitch. Oh my, come on, guys. That's not necessary. Man. The thing is, I know that that these ladies have worked really hard to get to be treated like they're actual like professional wrestlers that are not just sexual pieces of meat. You know?
It's not just Orbeez.
Oh my god, that's horrid. And we keep hearing about the objectification of women, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the women do it to themselves.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with Belair's costume? She
Yeah.
keeps pawing at the right side of it, like something's wrong with it. Like it's not fitting properly.
Maybe she feels it slipping down on that side.
In Asuka's defense, she's from Japan, and they're openly unapologetic of what they wear over there. I get that, Jeremy. However, we hear all this whining and complaining about objectification. And you got little girls that are coming up. If you look, one of the things I appreciate is Bianca is covered up. Her body's covered up. And what she's doing is she is showcasing her wrestling ability, and I'm here for that. That's one of the things I like about Bianca's getup. I pointed this out earlier, and everybody ignored me. Corey Graves' fucking tux jacket is top fucking notch. That shit looks fucking fire. Like you would expect to see that from Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Looks like a knee bark. Oh, nice. That's nice, Bianca. That's nice. That's nice. She's a real fucking wrestler. I have to say. I'm impressed. This is my first time watching Bianca Belair like really wrestle.
How are they? Who is in charge of the camera?
It's the fuck. The Kurt Ankle. I call him Kurt Ankle. That's how I like to call him that. The Kurt Ankle. The ankle lock. I would love to see Asuka fucking yell at her, tap! Tap! What does this mean? She just got her weave stepped on again.
Well, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm worried that it can cause like
when I see this, I'm like, down opponent, down opponent. Not.
No.
Your hands are down.
That's not legal. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's something. She does not feel comfortable in her ring attire.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks secure. Maybe she feels herself shifting in it.
She might feel it. And even if it is secure and it doesn't like go all the way down to nip area, if you start to feel it dip along the outside of the boob, that can cause some anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, okay. Oh my God, it feels like my breast is about to pop out.
Right. I'm not saying that women shouldn't have any sex appeal, but sewing fucking thongs that are visible for everybody to see on what's supposed to be a child-friendly show. Come on, guys.
Maybe she's like, fuck them kids.
Kevin Dunn is the guy in the truck running production. We're talking about the cameras.
Yeah, because Bianca was about to have a big move, and then they turned the camera away to pan out and show the entire audience, and they were like, "JK, we just missed her big move."
Yeah,
like, come on, guys.
Yeah, there's too much going on. Do you see the referee playing with her weave? Wow, that was strength.
That was nice.
She struggled to get a good grip on her. That was some real strength. That is a nice superplex.
That was on. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was fucking awesome. That was great. That was good. That was good. I like when they go back and forth. Yeah. I hope, you know what I wish they would do sometimes? That somebody would win by backslide so the people start respecting it. And then when they see it, like, oh, this could end the match.
Right.
I didn't have too much problem with the landing. It didn't look like an unsafe landing, but it looked like Bianca struggled to get a good grip on Asuka. Her pants is ripped.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're torn.
Yeah,
it looks like they're lacy on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess there's no real way to protect against that.
Mm-hmm. Not with that type of material.
That was slow. That could have been quicker.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, Jeremy. Wow. This is not a bad match.
No, it's not. And it doesn't have the same slowness as some of the other
Ladies matches. Yeah. In certain spots. It's like, come on, ladies, get it together.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're way more fluid, less awkward.
More weaves. More sandals.
Yeah, flows way better. I'm enjoying this one better than the women's match yesterday with what's her face and Ripley.
Oh. Yeah, what about her?
I'm liking this one better than that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these chicks have more personality. I like the flow of this match. When did this match start? I don't know. 15, 20 minutes ago?
It looks like they're about to near the end. I almost thought she stomped her in the boob. I was like, ow. That shit hurts.
Did she just pull a rock just now by pulling off her wrist guard? Her wristband? No, she's fighting off of it.
I thought she was about to DDT her from up there. I think she's gonna spit in her face.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, that was safer. Code breaker. She just did the code breaker.
Yeah, she is ultra worried about her tip popping out.
or she doesn't want the camera to catch a certain angle. You see, when she did this, she put her hand over her chest.
Uh-huh.
At least she knows where. At least she knows where she is, and and where the cameras are.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Damn. Hassan Terrell, how you doing? Thank you for coming by.
hi there. Welcome.
Well, you're like 15 minutes late on this, Chelsea. She's still messing with it, and it hasn't actually moved. They said yes, use it against her. Oh, we got a referee bump. Oh. It looks like Belair is going to retain. Yeah, Bianca Belair is going to retain, y'all. She's going to retain. Another code breaker. Now that actually looks like an armbar. See, that looks like an armbar, y'all. She's going to pick her up. She's going to pick her up.
Oh, I thought she was gonna take her hair out.
This is dangerous. Well, I feared for that left. And that's it, y'all. That's it, y'all. Wow, she retained. I knew when the mist missed that Bianca was going to retain at that moment.
Look at the guy. He's like, no, boo.
Well, Chelsea, sorry. Sorry.
Bianca's
It was a great match.
I'm never doing a halter top ever again.
She's going to be in the shower like, oh, they about to pop out again?
Not just that, even if they weren't going to pop out, her just feeling like they're about to pop out is extremely distracting.
Especially when you're trying to do athletic stuff.
Because like I said, when it starts falling down from the side, maybe to us, we don't see much. But for a lady, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, everyone can see everything. Now I'm distracted.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. And it's distracting for the viewer too. If you're supposed to be like focusing on the match, and there's a titty pop alert, every 3 minutes. It kind of does look like Kurt Angle, right?
He does. No funny.
Okay. Moving right along. All right. Here we go. Elon Musk really has run Twitter into the ground. That is a really nice slam.
Mm.
Velcro titles. That's funny. It's really hell of a kick. Helluva. So stupid. I would love to see some segments. I would love to see some segments to see how Roman Reigns, reacted in real time to all of this.
Yeah.
But of course, you have your show after WrestleMania for both Raw and SmackDown. So they're going to want to save that to get people to watch. Sometimes I wonder how Snoop Dogg makes money.
By just showing up.
Yeah. There's more than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about money. Why it's
Yeah.
they're gonna have like a 7-day WrestleMania in 10 years.
That'll do it, Jeremy.
That's good. That's good.
There you go. The answer to your question.
Oh, that's who you were talking
We
about.
got it now. All right. Makes sense now.
And if you'd have said Mike Jazanin, it would have made a lot. He said that's so white. For those that don't know, I have a very special special respect for Shane McMahon because of my experiences dealing with him in the gym. So I'm heel or face, I'm always rooting for Shane McMahon. Chelsea say, "Here we go again." They got a lady ref
She
too.
showed up real fucking fast.
She was under
was
the ring
sitting there
like John
waiting.
Jones.
Oh. Wait, did he actually fuck up his knee? You know, we see shit like that in the UFC, so I'm always
Yeah.
paranoid when someone goes down like that.
Yeah.
But then I have to remember that this is WWE and there's a possibility that
Oh, that's kayfabe.
well,
I hope it's kayfabe. No, that might be real. That might be a real knee injury. No, he's not going to do this. No, stop. No. No, this is awful. That was awful. That was so awful. You think that might be a real knee injury?
I hope it's not real. But you already know us, Jeremy. All the other Saturdays, someone else goes down like that.
Yeah. We're used to seeing it in
there goes
MMA.
a career.
Yeah. I hope that's a fake injury. I hope that that's not a real injury, because this looks rehearsed. That does look like they rehearsed it, especially the way
maybe it was meant to be at the very. So let's
the
say
very,
it
very
is an
end?
actual injury, which I'm hoping that's not.
No, but not
But maybe
really.
this part was meant to be, Shane fucks him up and then brings in Snoop Dogg and says, "All right, finish him."
Right.
Which, if that's the case, good on Snoop to be able to step in and finish that segment. Yeah, you notice that they didn't even show a replay of Shane's part when he landed from that leapfrog. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that jacket.
That's really unfortunate. They're not talking about it at all.
They're not
They're
talking about
pretending
it
it
at
never
all.
happened.
JD says it is a real injury. Fuck, man.
So
Fuck, man.
let's hear over to the Twitter world.
Yeah, I think it's a real injury. The way that Miz reacted. Yeah, it's a real injury. I hope that is not the last time we see Shane in the ring.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah, that fucking sucks. That sucks balls, man.
Balls. Scoot over. Until he comes back. Excited to see Edge again. Really like Edge. Please. I hope they do. I really hope they do. That'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy that he hasn't changed his song after all of these years. It's fucking great. It should be a crime for him to change it. He has to keep that all the way through to retirement. He's not allowed to change it. This is a nice dramatic intro to this match. I like it. The way they had the flames going, it looked like they were coming out of their crotch. That was weird. We're gonna get some actual flames. What's the red cage? I'm not familiar with the red cage. Is it smaller? Come on, commercial. All right, if they're playing a commercial, I hope it's because the band is setting up. So I'll be patient. Okay. There you go. It's coming down. Doc. You can take a pee break. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Welcome. Jeremy Lewis just sent you something. Okay.
In the Discord.
Twitter.
Ah.
Russell Crowe.
That's what happened to Titus.
He tripped? What the fuck?
And so I think that's what they were talking about earlier.
But he tripped, or he, like, what the fuck happened there?
It looked like a false step. He lost his balance. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, they brought back the Brood. Oh, they brought it back. That shit does look fucking sick.
Mm. Yeah, that was Russell Crowe.
Are you Russell Crowe?
I was Russell Crowe at Russell Crowe, yes.
This shit does look fucking sick.
Mm. There we go. You're not here. You're not here.
The rest of the Brood. Yeah, that entrance is fucking sick. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
I really wish he would grow his hair back out.
Mm.
I mean, Edge can still grow his hair. Yeah, these are great entrances. These are great. These are some great entrances. 。
He's
Oh,
crawling.
yeah, I think I was gonna say I think our feed might be a little late. These are some small cameras they have, right?
Mm.
This is actually like half of Finn Balor's fucking work is all the get up before getting in the ring. Yeah, I'm not in love with the slow motion stuff either. I'll definitely say that much.
He's like, I'm just chilling. Take your time. I'll be here.
The biceps ties reminds me of the Ultimate Warrior.
Mm. He's a tortured soul about to be released.
Why are you savaging him, yo? You know that shit doesn't weigh 10,000 pounds. Fuck off, Michael Cole. I like how he painted the fangs on the bottom lip.
Yeah. It's nice fucking work if he's painting that shit himself.
I mean, he didn't paint that shit on his back,
No,
obviously.
not his back, but still in the front. That's still impressive.
Then when,
Yay, some steel chairs!
but you know that if once they do the chop, they're gonna pause it. The kendo stick and the chair, and oh, there's no way he could paint it on his own back. He's getting help with that part.
Can we get more steel chair work? It is in the ring.
The match just started.
Also, have we noticed that the Spanish announce table is still standing? What's up with that?
Well, you do know that we have some big time matches. Oh my god, these women in the fucking blood.
Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. He thinks I'm crazy. There's a steel chair in the cage. I want to see someone get fucked up with it.
Well, it looks like there's some blood on Edge's face already. Wow, blood. Edge has already taken a couple of bumps.
I wasn't expecting that. Doesn't go away the few therapy sessions.
So you think that Edge is going to put Finn over? I hope not. I hope not. Because if you look at the progress of the storyline, you just hope that that's not what it is.
What other weapons do we have?
This nigga just pulled out 4 sticks.
I do miss
Oh.
this.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the
I'm
fuck,
really
Jeremy?
enjoying myself now. Best match ever.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you look at the progress of the storyline, Edge needs to win more than Finn Balor does.
Look, my toy's over there. I had to fuck you up with these.
Is he going to try to lock him? This is funny.
Now get the steel chair.
No, he's going to grab another kendo stick. No!
He's going to eat him. This is great. This is so
funny.
great.
Jeremy says that he believes that Edge will slay the demon. But we got somebody that thinks that Edge is going to do the veteran thing. I hope not. Because normally once you start seeing veterans start putting guys over, you're not going to see him too much anymore. No.
We got a table.
There's not enough space for the table.
He's going to make it work. He's going to make it work.
Nah, it's taken him 8 years to get this table out from underneath there.
Well, you know. There you go. He's going to put him through a table.
Well, not just 2 women here.
Thank you, Susan.
Lauren says that Edge is going to retire. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but put him over 2 years from now. I don't want to retire right now. I want reasons to actually continue to keep watching. But when you think about him pulling out the whole brood thing and all of that, it might make some sense that it might be the end. Finn Balor's paint is starting to come off around the hairline. And some titty slappers. She wants some TLC.
Mm-hmm.
All you women want TLC.
Oh, my.
Come on, Chelsea. The pinball action.
There you go.
They should just hire me.
Someone's going through. Someone's going through the table.
I keep hearing that men are violent.
It's like, nah, that one's broken. Ready, ready. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Whack.
Oh, you didn't kill the juice.
There we go. 1 table down, 1 large table to go. Spanish announce table. Next match. It needs to go down. And if it doesn't, I want my money back.
This is not an uneducated take. He just threw the chair at him.
And then picks up another chair.
You just
do it again. Do it again. Wow. Disrespectful.
Man.
You got tiny cuts. Little tiny
I
cuts.
told you. There's a little bit of blood.
Little baby cuts.
I still think that Edge needs to win this match. After all of the abuse and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Edge's back looks wonderful. Wonderful.
No,
and we have a
ladder.
Best match ever. This is great. This is great.
Wow, now you really wilding.
Yes, Chelsea.
You're going like
more welts.
Oh.
He said, "Fuck you."
You throwing chairs
ladder.
at me? I'll throw this ladder at you. Yo, Lawrence, you really wilded with that one.
Look at it. Whack. That was a fuck you throw. They keep replaying that shit.
Yeah, this is going to be the theme of today's show. You sick women.
I am entertained. Very much entertained. Again. Whack. Just in case you didn't see it the first time.
I'm going to throw a ladder in this face.
And again, whack. Oh, that was blood on the ring. We have blood on the mat. It's not even a UFC fight. Because I did see some spots on the floor.
Look at the demonic look on Edge's face.
And I wasn't sure if it was blood or his body paint. They're not showing it. I think he's bleeding. Show the fucking blood. We'll be fine.
He might have bladed himself, maybe.
I don't know, but I remember seeing spots on the floor.
Yo, he's got his whole wish list of everybody he wants from AEW.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that a tool bag? Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
They'll be all right. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that blood on the mat.
Don't you wish you had Jensen here?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, poor Dan.
It looks like I think the cuts are coming from the body, not from the head.
No, they were they had the rag on. Oh, watch your damn ankles.
Well, I thought it was coming from his back.
No, it's like on his scalp.
Oh, okay. So they did something to quell the bleeding.
Oh, come on. Okay. You see? She does need to
Girls
watch.
match night one, best match? Hell no.
No, Lawrence.
Not
at all.
I know that JD really liked Charlotte Flair's match and all of that. I was just falling asleep. But the girls match tonight was really good. Asuka and Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
That match, I really liked that match.
I think it was better than last night's match. Yes, she
Yeah,
does
yeah,
need
bring
to watch
it, yeah,
UFC with us.
yeah. But the thing is, he's not always watching UFC with us on Saturdays. Maybe he
will
might now.
Jinx. All right, Jeremy's lady. If you are listening, please watch UFC with us. You will see plenty of blood.
Unless
Oh. How has he not broken someone's ribs with that yet?
probably because of the way that they take the bump.
Yeah.
They're dancing in that bloody floor.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, no, that was in the abdomen.
Okay.
Not on the rib cage. You know, the rib cage doesn't take that much force to break the ribs. So.
I mean, we have a pay-per-view next weekend.
Oh,
so
she wants injuries. Yeah, she doesn't like the injuries. She likes the blood.
We might get a full carry,
Is there a briefcase that they're reaching for?
Next week.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other injuries that they'll sustain.
Oh! Wow. Oh! No, he kicked out. Now they're talking to each other. I always look at that, right?
He's like, so how many more minutes of this? Because I want to go grab a burger. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I also want to grab a burger. More weapons. He's bored with the chairs. Okay.
It's a Hell in a Cell, right? So there's nothing clean about the match to begin with. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't want, that Edge had his spine fused some years ago. I just don't want to see like any lasting injuries. Oh, some kendo stick action. Oh!
Finn is going through this time. The table's already partially broken.
Oh, shit.
Yo, he leapt up there like a fucking creature. That was great.
That was funny. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. He's like, fuck out of here.
Nice.
You're not taking another one of these in the abdomen today? I'm trying to have babies someday. You still think that Edge? Nah, the Edge took too much just fucking bits of the table. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right, Lawrence. I just hope that it wouldn't be because Edge took so much abuse in the lead up to this. If I was Edge, I wouldn't have been in this match in the first place.
That one's broken.
All right, let me use this chair until it's broken. Oh, shit. And he's trying to get up, too.
Nope. Stay down. Fuck. One more for the U.
For the culture. Concerto!
Oh. He slaps his head there. He didn't gently place it. He's like, fuck you.
Nah, he's going to get up. He's going to get up. Oh, 2 red chairs. Concerto! Concerto! Concerto!
No, it's not busted open again.
Hey! Edge!
Very
Hit him with
nice.
the concerto! No one comes back from the concerto. I mean, we had the conductor yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're not falling asleep tonight.
I'm not falling asleep tonight. For me, night 2 so far is better than night 1. Night 1 had its moments. Night 2 overall is better, in my opinion. I love this.
I thought Bella was going to get up because he had to leave the ring to grab the chair. Edge wins. Let's go. I thought that Bella was going to kick out. He's just going to pull one of these.
He's like, my head hurts. Let's be done. I got a headache.
It's all right, man. It's all right. That means we get to see a little bit more Edge. Maybe Edge retires at Survivor Series or something, or SummerSlam.
Chelsea is very happy. A beat down, a concerto, and blood on the ground.
Yeah, and they both fucked each other up pretty good. So both,
yeah,
I agree with Jeremy Lewis. Jeremy Lewis is like, listen, both stocks go up.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking entrance was fucking fire.
Yeah.
The match was fucking fire. I'm 40-year-old virgin. Yeah, Jeremy, and keeping in spirit with the MMA watch party.
Mm-hmm.
Fight of the night. Yeah. Edge and anybody, really. Edge versus Christian.
He said it's only a little bit of blood. They're really cracking up.
That was a nice recreation of the 40-year-old virgin.
Demo scene.
Double fuck! Yeah, that was a nice little. Jake Miller says, so is the second day so far worth stopping level grinding in Final Fantasy VII? You missed a lot of the good shit. If you're just now starting to watch, you missed some good shit. You missed some good shit, man. It's hard to say if Edge wants a world title program again. I wouldn't mind seeing him go after Cody if Cody wins tonight. The thing is, they need to separate them goddamn belts because it's not fun just having one shot at a championship when you have two brands.
Mm-hmm.
They need to find a way to separate the titles. Yeah, that's a nice. That was nice. That was nice. I don't know, man. I'm not a big Cody Rhodes fan. I'm just not. I still keep seeing Darkwing Duck with chicken legs.
Kids again.
With Cody Rhodes, man. I just keep. I mean, it's sad that you have to ask this question. I mean, back when we were like really watching it like religiously, you had your world heavyweight champion, you had your WWE champion, and very very rarely did their paths cross.
Yeah.
Now it's like, who would be the other champion? It's sad that you have to actually ask that question.
Nice.
Like I just, it's sad that it has to be asked. Yeah, man. I still see him as Darkwing Duck with chicken legs. He just doesn't do a whole lot for me. And I remember when he first came to the WWE. And I have not really loved. I mean, the thing that he did with Stardust,
Mm.
the whole Stardust thing, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But I've never been again. But my favorite wrestlers are from that other era, and I don't. I mean, Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, fucking Kurt Angle, Kevin Nash, and all those. Like,
yeah,
we come from that era, so it's like when you look at the guys of today, it's like
we have a lot of catching up to do. So
also, Edge, fucking Christian, Chris Jericho,
Pretty Boys.
Yeah. So like for those are the guys that impressed me back in the day. So it's
so for us, since we haven't watched wrestling in a long time, that's our reference point. So we can't help but compare to that, even though it's.
Oh, did you hear how weak Jerry Lawler's voice was?
Mm.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I agree with JD that Cody hasn't faced enough diversity yet beyond his pec injury. I mean, you saw the comment that I put that he pinned in the Smackdown review. Or was it yesterday? The point being that Cody just didn't. Cody doesn't look like a champion. He just doesn't look like a champion as far as his current run in WWE. A gift Royal Rumble after being out for months. Yeah, and this is why, like, when people are trying to convince me that this guy is great, I mean, fucking Eddie Guerrero, like, and I'm supposed to be like, oh my god, Cody Rhodes, like, sorry, I just can't. Yeah. No, I don't think that Edge and Finn was supposed to go on longer. The Miz and Shane O'Mac was supposed to go on longer.
Oh, yeah.
But it looked like Shane really, really hurt his knee. Then it sucks. You know, I've watched Shane work out. You know, Shane has been nice to my personal training clients in the past. So, like, I'm very, very partial to Shane. So it just kind of sucks for me personally. I'm not high on Cody. I would prefer someone else, but if he's the one to end the bloodline, I don't really agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think that if somebody's going to end the bloodline, it should be somebody that everybody's really excited about. And I don't really think that, even with Cody being, you know, lauded as one of the top stars in the business, the entire business, I don't think I just don't think that it's the right time. And I will say that I will say that you know, but he deserves it. I mean, if you want to talk about his body of work, I'm talking about the long-term booking aspect of it, right? When you look at what he has done in the WWE since he signed, the torn pectoral destroyed any legitimacy. They're going to give him the belt, then they're going to give him the belt, right? And I agree with this too. But the thing is, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that know the business and he can work. But the thing is, Cody spent a lot of months not working. Gunther should be next in line. I would not hate that. I mean, again, like, this is only the first time that we've really seen Gunther. Like,
and I enjoyed
does he
his
have
match.
an Adidas suit on?
He does.
Oh my god!
I think
so
one of the
bad.
things that's fucking us up also, it's like, yay, we're watching wrestling again. Who's back or who's still wrestling? Oh, they're not. They're now being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And it's like, fuck, we've missed all of that. You go back to watching it and they're all now being inducted into the Hall of Fame or already have. Well, that's life.
You know, Chelsea's mad. They didn't show him enough respect. You know, it's gonna be like 8 minutes of pyro for Roman Reigns when he comes out.
But yeah, I was not impressed the first time I saw Gunther. But this time tonight, I really enjoyed that match. That was a good match. I'd like to see him again.
I think Edge is one of those wrestlers I didn't really fully appreciate before the neck injury.
Yeah.
So it's Gucci Adidas, that fucking suit looks so awful.
Yeah.
I go back to Rick Rude having Miss Elizabeth's face on his tights. I mean, all the great lady valets that played their role. I mean, I do prefer to see women wrestling and not just being led around for their sexuality. Now, if we lived in a world that was more friendly towards men enjoying sexuality, then perhaps I would enjoy women being objectified more. But I hear too much feminism to the point where I don't want to see the objectification anymore at all. So, but back in the days, the ladies played that role, and you know what's up. Yeah, when they played the theme song for Eddie. Yeah, yeah.
They recently charged trademarks since.
Speaking of Adidas, didn't they recently retract the trademark because they did not want to seem like they were against BLM? I don't remember, but I do know that they are still trying to figure out what they're going to do with Kanye West's shoes. So he said, "Man, I'm going to hang out with you guys, but I'm going to be Team Cody." Hey, man, here you're allowed to root for whoever you want to root for. You don't have to share our opinions. I know JD is a little bit more, strict, like,
Yeah.
no, but here you're free to disagree with us. Again, this is the filthy casual WWE watch party. Okay. There was another wrestler I really liked too. When he entered the WWE, he was after age 40. The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman.
Yeah. Yeah, that R-Truth poster is hilarious.
I just don't like that fucking bra thing he was wearing. Come on.
But the whole energy of this
entrance, yeah, it was great until
great.
I saw the feminization of Seth Rollins. I didn't want to see that. I think there's way too much feminizing of men in society, and I don't like to see it when it's there. This night has been way better than the first night.
Way better than the first night.
Even the throwaway match where Omos and Lesnar, they made the most of what they had.
Yeah. It was still fun. I said it was still fun. Oh, fun.
They probably have to put in a whole new ring mat.
I hope not. Leave the blood there. I want to see the blood. I didn't catch that before resuming.
Yeah, they probably bringing out a whole Remember, they also got to get rid of the the cell and all of that.
Leave the bloody mat. Oh, let's take it away.
It is amazing how young the Miz still looks. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, favorite monster in WWE history. Who's your favorite monster?
I don't know. Think about that.
That's hard. That's a hard question. Oh, fuck. There are certain versions of Kane that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. I miss the versions of Kane where they would unmask him, but they didn't actually show it on camera. Instead, someone else saw it, and they were horrified, and they were like, "Oh my god, it's so terrifying!" Those moments were great. And then we saw his actual face, and there's nothing wrong with his face.
Yeah, anybody want to answer this question in the comments?
Really well. Weird ass commercial. Sorry.
It's a weird ass fucking song.
It is a weird song.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of like, when you hear Kane's theme.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, that's the name that really comes to mind. I'm pretty sure that there was somebody else that I was like really into. But I'm gonna probably say like the unhinged version of Kane. You love me. And he was like burning people and doing all kinds of,
sick and sadistic shit.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, Baron Corbin, I felt bad for him. He came in, he had the long hair. They were like grooming him to be like the next top star. And then all this hair disappeared here, and he was forced to shave it. Also, another thing I don't like about Cody, his tattoos are fucking terrible. Again, and look at the video. See, Lawrence. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Because you're like, oh my god, I'm Team Cody. I'm Team Cody, right? Half of his video highlights package is looking at the bruising from his torn pec. That's not that. That's a great. I came back from injury story. This is not I'm going to defeat somebody who's near 1,000 days reign. It just doesn't. It just doesn't appeal. The appeal is just not there. Is the problem?
Thank you.
And let me see if this appeals to you at all, Lawrence. With the Usos losing last night, right? Right? Hear me out. Hear me out, Lawrence.
He's like, nope.
Hear me out, Larry. Hear me out, okay? Imagine if Roman Reigns retains, but the Usos lost their belt, and the kind of turmoil that would cause for the bloodline. I think that would be a very interesting storyline, right? Now, if the Usos lose and Roman Reigns loses, I mean, there's a storyline there. It's not as compelling.
Yeah.
Because if Roman Reigns wins, he'll be able to look down his nose and be like, "You guys didn't get the job done."
Yeah, y'all fucked up.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
But if they all lose and they're all staring at each other looking stupid.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the appeal is of even trying to break down the bloodline as a faction. I think it's now. Oh, okay. So it is going to end earlier than last night. Solo lost his first match coming into WrestleMania. So they all, he already lost to Cody Rhodes. The weird feeling as a casual since the mid-2000s, Roman is the only household name, maybe Seth as a full-timer. Yeah, it feels like that. Also, mostly know Roman because he's related to The Rock. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Considering the Mafia's family story going on, Roman and the Usos should have been part of the story tonight leading up until now. Yeah, I was hoping they were going to do some actual segments with with Roman kind of giving him the tisk, didn't happen.
They're saving that for tomorrow.
No disrespect, but Cody has so many ways he can make stories. And if this is the truth, Lawrence, then you shouldn't need the belt in order to tell these stories, right? I think that if he becomes champion at SummerSlam or Survivor Series or something like that, let him chase the belt. Let him chase the belt. But to just have the belt handed to him under these circumstances.
I'm enjoying this back and forth between you and Lawrence.
It's
like, nope.
Nobody wants.
Can't convince me.
Nobody wants a champion crowned, and you've known for 3 months when and how he's going to be crowned. Now, JD says that there was no decisions on who was going to win any match as late as 7 days ago.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yay or nay on Cody's outfit?
The wings were pretty cool.
I thought that went a little bit too far for me. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I really do not like the neck tattoo though. I think it looks terrible. I think
I want to hear everything.
I also think his bleached, his bottle bleached hair. I don't like the way that looks. And he looks like Daffy Duck. So it's just part of Cody's story arc to eventually become champion. So it's not necessary for him to win here. I agree. He's like, I'm going full heel. Okay. I'm not going to say anything that isn't complimentary towards Cody. I am happy that Cody Rhodes actually matured into a legitimate force of wrestling. Because I remember when he first came up, remember they had all those legacy guys like D.H. Smith and they had like all of those young guys that were supposed to come up and be like the next generation.
Yeah.
And they all fizzled out.
Mikey.
He actually stuck. He is awesome, and I love Daffy Duck. When you have a main event, but you got to fight the Paul Revere ass nigga. So. That is just so corny. Finish the story.
Oh, they did change it. Boo! I wanted the blood spots.
Next week, okay? You have to pay $80.
Fuck. Why do I have to pay $80 to see someone bleed? That was a terrible sentence. That was terrible. But it's the truth, though. Bleed. Blood. I just want a little carnage.
Okay.
17 years, babe.
Yep.
17 years.
Yep.
All I want is a little blood in the
and getting worse. 17 years and getting... For those that don't know, we celebrated our 17th anniversary yesterday.
With night one. Yeah. I was about to say, you forgot already? Damn it.
I was looking at the screen. Are they really doing this? There's nothing elegant about Roman Reigns. Bring this motherfucker out here with some fucking pyro. I would have thought that this would have been like for a different wrestler. That's more, highbrow. Not saying that this isn't cool. It just doesn't fit the Roman Reigns motif. He said, all roads lead to this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So, yeah, we've only committed to covering the big four. We did a filthy casual for the Royal Rumble.
Mhm.
We are here again for WrestleMania. We were only going to actually do tonight, but we were convinced to do both nights. There is also
Thank you, Susan.
there is also SummerSlam and Survivor Series. So we cover UFC events. We cover MMA. So we hope that you guys will come back if you guys have any interest in if you guys have any interest in MMA that you come by and watch some UFC events alongside us.
You know, plenty of blood in MMA. We want to give the viewers
had to wheel
what
out
they
6
want.
pianos.
There is supposed to be a big event next Saturday. UFC, what number are they up to? 2 something.
287.
Mm.
They're going to use all the pyro on Roman Reigns.
There goes a third of the budget.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If there are any stories that you'd like us to cover, me and Captain Paul, on the Talking Shit podcast, please send us an email at TALKINSHITPODCASTLLC. That is Talking Shit Podcast LLC at gmail.com. Yep.
Yay, good.
Yeah, we do the MMA thing, and
almost every weekend we do that.
You'll see Jeremy Lewis here. Sometimes you'll see Otis poke his head in here.
You watching the pay-per-view next weekend, Lawrence?
Yeah, if you're watching UFC 287, you know, come by and hang out with us.
You know, now that I see Paul Heyman out with the belt, I think of the dude at the UFC who's always walking out with his.
I've been saying it though. I was like,
unsee it.
I was like, who the fuck does this guy think he is?
We gotta learn
Paul
that
Heyman?
dude's name.
Yeah.
We gotta see his name.
And he cornered 2 fighters in a night.
In a
and
night.
it's like, this Paul Heyman wannabe motherfucker. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be watching it.
Fucking hilarious.
I mean, how is Alex Pereira one of your favorite strikers? He just got to the UFC.
Maybe he's talking about someone different.
Because I know it's got to be Adesanya because he's most people. He's on as far as the list of favorite strikers.
Mm-hmm.
He's usually on a bunch of people's lists as favorite strikers. Paul Heyman is such a creep.
I love this dude. Look at him.
Such a goofball.
Ridiculous. He's too good at his job.
He's such a fucking doofus.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, this is fair. That's fair, Lawrence. That's fair. Yeah. I like this take better than his Cody Rhodes take.
All right, fine, you can stay.
I'm just giving him shit, yo. Is this what you meant to say, Jeremy? Yeah, he did a good video. Sneeko did man up and apologize. I think it was the Meat Canyon video that woke Nico up like, damn.
Such a good stooge. Okay. This makes more sense now. Was that your autocorrect?
Auto incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call it. I mean, you do get a lot of collegiate Greco-Roman wrestlers that come into WWE, or they go into MMA. I really hate this fucking finish the story thing. Like, I will take Cody winning or losing just to never hear them say that shit again. I used to watch his YouTube channel, but Chael Sonnen just gotten to be kind of annoying. But since you asked, what did he say this time? What did he say this time? I don't like this ring announcer. I don't really like. Really? Well, sorry. Yeah, Sun in his big fucking mouth. According to him, he's undefeated. Never lost. Even after all the times we've seen him lose. Yeah. Wow, Nuggets lost. Nuggets beat the Warriors by 2. God damn it, man. Justin Roberts? I think I know that name. Why? Yeah, this is supposed to be the last match. Oh, Justin Roberts? I kind of feel like I know that name. Was he with WWE before? That name sounds familiar. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 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 I knew I recognized that name. You got to separate these belts. I mean, it would be crazy if they found a way for Roman to keep one of the belts and give Cody the other belt. I'd be cool with that. They got to separate these titles. Are they going to talk each other to death? The skin imperfections on Cody Rhodes are distracting. I actually like that part of the gimmick. I need attention. Look at me. I'm glad that they're making the other belts seem more important too. Yeah. 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 If they had it their way, it'll last the entire fucking hour. If they had it their way.
Yeah.
I gotta be up at 5:30 in the morning, so please.
The little kid behind the Spanish announce table was so excited. Look at him! Look at him!
Oh, okay, nice.
You see him? He just keeps jumping up and down.
Too much sugar.
Probably.
He's gonna sleep in the car.
Yeah.
On the way home, or on the way to the hotel.
Damn.
Yep.
You better get some sleep. You got some.
Yeah. You gotta show up here tomorrow.
He's coming here to work out.
Good point. If I may, my tribal chief. Paul Heyman, yo. Paul Heyman. My guess of you, Doc, that's what time I'd be up in the morning too, where I was working at the casino. Oh yeah. Yep. There'll just be an empty room here.
No.
Right? Jeremy's.
There goes that finger. There goes a fucking finger.
I think the ref may die tonight. You know,
look how dark Chelsea is.
I was gonna say, like, if we look to the ladies we go to the ladies for nurturing and care, and we're not
on Saturday evenings.
Nope.
During UFC.
Nope.
And WWE.
Not at all.
No fucking nurturing here.
Nope. Nice drop kick, Cody Rhodes. That stupid superhero pose thing he just did, though.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely believe that he will. I absolutely believe that he will. This could be quick. Do you see what time it is, Michael Cole? They ain't gonna let us off that easy. That was like a last ride.
Without the wedgie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wedgies that the Undertaker would give when he did the last
yeah.
was just
he will pull them pants all the way halfway up the lumbar spine. Get ejected out? No, but I do think he will interfere, but he will not get ejected.
I'm really still just thinking about the ref getting fucked up. It being like one of those bad moments that another ref has to come running down the ramp, but he's running in such a way to make sure he doesn't face plant and like skid down the ramp.
Yeah, he's gonna get back. He's gonna get to the ring and do that.
Yeah. Like, who has the best cardio? You go.
Yep. Oh, dude, that's what he was doing, too. That was savage. You know how they're trying to set up this match? They're trying to set up this match like all of the UFC champions that have lost their belts in the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That whole shocking thing, like, how is this happening to me? You know? Mikey believes that Solo would interfere and we will not get a clean finish. We might get a DQ. And these guys will go into SummerSlam. I think that would probably be the wisest course of action. And then you let Cody, after months of abuse at the hands of the Bloodline, then you let him get the belt at SummerSlam. Lawrence is not going to agree with that, but that's okay. Roman is definitely putting out a lot of offense. The patterns are not currently matching my prediction. They're going to make sure that when Roman loses, you're going to make him look very strong in the process. I mean, dude's held the belt for how fucking long? I do think that you will see that Paul Heyman will try to interfere as well. I do think that we'll get that.
Wait. What number is he up to? 3?
3 what?
The ref is doing his 10 count, but he's going super fucking slow.
He's up to 7. Fuck this, finish the story. Lawrence, you got to be tired of hearing that shit, right? You got to be tired of hearing the announcers say that same corny shit over and over and over and over again.
The Spanish announcers know that their table is about to be destroyed.
Uh-oh, Solo's underneath. Solo's underneath. The referee looking around. So stupid.
Yay! Spanish announce table.
He said, yes, that's why I want him to finish it. So they stopped saying that dumb shit. Well, we know Solo was looking for a chair to sit in. And he just accidentally opened it up on Cody's ribs.
Oops. My bad.
The best thing that ever happened to professional wrestling was the emergence of MMA. because they have so many more moves that they can go to now than they used to make things look convincing.
Good one.
It's sad that Michael Cole is saying to keep the title. There were 2 titles. You're going to build for Roman and Solo and Randy versus Cody. Maybe.
It's just a smidge of blood, Chelsea, though. It's not
She's...
it's not really significant. It's just it's a little scratch.
If you were bleeding like that,
it's a little scratch. It's just a little scratch. I don't want to scratch. But if there's a fighter in the ring who has a cut, oh man. Get a Band-Aid. The way they fucking climb over. I love it. They know better. Both tables? Both tables? Yes. Excellent.
if you see a bunch of like fluid on the camera, it's because
Excellent.
she lost it. She lost it all because of this spot.
Climb up on the table. Pretend your ribs hurt. Very good.
Why I oughta. So you think that Randy is going to come out tonight? That would be something.
Excellent.
More than just tables busting.
He's going to flip him over. He's going to flip him over behind his back. Yeah, we already know.
Yep.
We know it's going to happen, but we're excited to see it anyway. Let's go. We almost fucked it up.
Yeah, we saw that coming.
Yeah.
Wow, Randy Orton's your favorite wrestler of all time. You must be a little bit younger than us.
Who the fuck is that dude in the front with the American flag scarf?
And they're going to throw him back in the ring. Somebody's going to put the table back together. Back in the day, that would just be the carnage, you know?
Yeah. And then they have to sit there with a fucked up table.
Now he's hulking up.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
That was a slow ass 3 count, yo. From 2 to 3. You're late on this. You're late. You're very late. You're twice late. Okay. Stop saying that corny shit.
He's going to say it at least 10 more times.
Oh, God.
Because they still have 45 minutes to go.
Can we finish the event so I can go to bed? And talk to him.
Moment of silence for Paul Heyman.
Where's Paul Heyman?
I think he's still standing over there.
I don't think Paul Heyman has ever spent any moment silent.
He's gonna kick him out. You kicking him out? You kicking him out? And out of there.
Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman.
The dramatic gestures that the ref has to do. You're out here.
He's going to try to.
Look at his face. His eyebrows are up here.
Yep, he is. He usually is, Lawrence. He usually is. He's going for crossroads again. Yeah, I would much rather hear Paul on the mic than Cody Rhodes, to be honest with you. So if you actually brought them together,
Let's not do this move again. Yeah. Fuck that shit. I don't want to see that again.
rock bottom. I think Roman is a better heel than a babyface. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. That is a fucking crazy ass rock bottom too. That shit was high in the sky. It puts Omos's fucking choke slam to shame. That was a weak ass looking choke slam.
You know, they're standing there because they know the table's going to go down.
So at least 9 more times he's gonna say that dumb shit.
At least.
Okay. Another. Oh, pedigree.
title! For the title! You're so fucking dramatic.
At least 8 more times he's gonna say that dumb
At
shit.
least. Or maybe it's gonna be over soon. JD has stuff scheduled for 11:45. That's why I know what
He's
time
gonna
this
keep
stuff is
going.
over.
He's probably gonna keep pushing it back. Oh, he's super punched the shit out of him.
Yo! Oh, man.
Whack.
You'd think he kicked out of a pin that was no longer there.
You know, the way that Roman Reigns is selling this.
Yeah. And then when they flop around, it's like, yes, right there. That's a great stretch for my quads.
Look at the stupid look on Cody's face.
Look at his face.
They're like, we got 36 more minutes of this match, okay? We gotta do something.
Can we see Paul's face? Is he rubbing his own leg? Like if he's the one that got tied up like that?
I hate you. Put Cody through the table.
Someone needs to go through that fucking table.
How about you?
No, I want to watch.
Spear. Yeah, hell no, he ain't.
Chelsea's all shit.
You know, be mad funny.
Uh.
If Roman's like, this motherfucker will not go down to anything. All right, Cody, you can have one of the belts.
I'll keep that one. Is that good? That would be funny as shit. They need to separate the titles. The gold belt from WCW. Yeah, I like the World Heavyweight Championship title the way it was. And they just made it a carbon copy of the WWE Championship. That's
George Royd.
an arm in.
He's like, take a quick nap, and then we will end the match. Just a quick match. A quick nap.
He pulls guard in WWE.
Yes.
And his head is sneaking out.
Cody is recharging.
Yep. Ground and pound. He's in full mount. Hey, I guess this is a filthy casual MMA watch party.
Mhm.
And he gave up his
Ah.
and there's the ref bump. And the Superman punch. So
Well.
we got some fuck shit.
Well.
We've got some fuck shit, y'all.
That's what happens when you kick him in the hip.
You gotta throw up the X for the ref.
He only got kicked in the hip. Oh, look. Whack. Okay, maybe the
Actually,
elbow.
no, he got kicked in the air in front of him.
Mm-mm. He felt the air move in
Yeah.
front of him,
Whoosh.
and yeah, that was a pretty deadly whoosh. Where's the backup ref? Who has the best cardio? Come running down.
Incoming Viper, Randy Orton. Oh, you both built the same thing. I mean the whole WrestleMania setup. It's in. Oh,
You don't have a ref. Who's the ref?
The Usos. Double. Oh shit.
You don't have a ref, guys? Oh, someone else. There's more cheering. Someone else is coming down.
It's the
Okay.
APA. Oh, he got stunned.
The way he stands in the corner to prep for that
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
And both tag teams get rid of each other.
Yep. They're leaving. They're making
The
their
exit
exit.
stage
Yeah,
left.
they're done. They did their job. He's conveniently back up now. Of course.
Oh,
Look at
man.
Heyman. He's fucking praying. Oh, God. This guy is cracking up. He knows. He knows.
What, dude? You don't even know what you're supposed to be holding, ref. He doesn't know which part of his body he's supposed to be holding.
His chest hurts. This low-calorie bastard. Did you see how long it took for Cody to put his arm over him?
And he did it all like,
Oh, finally got my arm down.
the referee looking all gimpy. He'll probably be sent out of the bloodline by force. Somebody's finisher. I think that Paul Heyman still has yet to get involved in this match.
Yeah, he's just been standing there and praying.
Son! Son! No, don't let him do this, Roman. No, don't let this happen.
There goes Paul Heyman.
Oh, Soul came back. Soul came back.
That was some ninja shit. He had a hoodie on. No one's gonna see me. No one's gonna see me with a hoodie. No one sees me with a hoodie.
Oh, man.
Well, there you go.
Solo is mad because he got beat, but he lost his undefeated streak. This is a much more interesting story than Cody Rhodes winning. Of course, you know, Texas. And a final
Look how sad they are.
We will be covering SummerSlam. She said restart the match. Are they gonna beat the shit out of Cody?
He looks tired. He's like, I'm done. Cody's taking a nap.
They still got 23 more minutes for this match, so.
Why is there a rubber chicken in the ring?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun here. I mean, obviously, we talk about a lot more serious stuff. We don't just cover, sporting events and sports entertainment. We have a lot of different things that we cover on this channel, but we would love to have you here, man. It would be great, especially for MMA shows. It would be great to have you around here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, his name is Cody Rhodes.
This is one of those funny rubber chickens that makes a noise.
I knew that Paul Heyman was going to get involved, but I thought it was going to be like a low blow.
Heyman was signaling for, and we're done, guys. He was the timekeeper. That's what it was. Paul Heyman was the timekeeper.
Yeah. He mad. With your Darkwing Duck hat. Be mad. But they made Cody look really, really strong.
Did it?
And that's the rest of the pyro budget. And even though the Usos did help him retain the championship, you know that there's going to be hell to pay.
Yeah. I was like, I will carry these for you. Well,
let's see if there's anything else happening.
Night 2 definitely way, way more fun than night 1.
Yeah. Not even close.
For 2 seconds because he hurt himself. Yeah, they only showed him making his way to the ring, nothing else. In this little recap.
What?
Shane. In this recap, they only showed footage of him going to the ring and nothing else.
Well, I mean, they couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't,
Alrighty, guys. Well, JD looks like he is scheduled for 5 minutes from now. So he already has 253 people waiting for him. I don't think there's going to be anything else in the next 5 minutes.
I mean, we'll see.
The triple threat match was the Battle of the Whelps.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. I had fun. This was fun. I'm glad we watched it.
yeah. I'm giving can you guys give me your ratings before you guys get out of here? I'm giving tonight a 9 out of 10. Cody is going to use the obvious cheating as a reason to get a final shot at bet. Nah, this is going to go to SummerSlam. Now we have Cody and Sami KO start creating cracks in the bloodline with Jay turning at SummerSlam. That's a possibility, right? Yeah. I'm glad that you guys did. I'm glad that you guys were here.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit of wow, Chelsea's mad. Chelsea's mad that Cody didn't win.
Chelsea, it's 5 out of 10 for the whole thing, or just tonight?
For the whole thing, I'd have to give it like a 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it goes to July because you still need a couple of months for Roman Reigns to reach 1,000 days. So I think SummerSlam is when Cody Rhodes gets the belt. 9 out of 10 tonight. Yep. I'm going to be peeking in there before I go to sleep. 8 to 10 overall. I'll say 7 to 10 overall.
That's gracious.
Yeah.
Oh, she was closing the window. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 overall. Yeah, but I have tonight as a 9 out of 10. And overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. So, yeah. I originally gave it a 4 out of 10 for last night, but then JD reminded me that, the whole production, it bumped it up to a 5 out of 10. So I'm averaging it out to a 7 because I gave tonight a 9 out of 10, a 5 out of 10 last night. So it comes in at 7 out of 10 for me. Don't you dare, baby sour. Oh yeah. Good Morgan got a couple of cheeks.
Well, like that. Shit. Oy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess that's the end.
Looks
I
like
guess.
it. I think it's
Not the end for us here. You will see a lot more content from us going forward. Again, any topics that you want us to cover about what's going on in the world, Talking Shit Podcast LLC at gmail.com. If you want to see me stream some games and hang out with me when I'm driving wherever I'm driving, youtube.com/@dr_evil_genius. That is my personal YouTube channel. I do gaming over there. I do Genius Take the Wheel. Depending on which car I'm driving.
now that the weather's getting warmer.
Yep.
More driving live streams.
Yep, absolutely that. If you want to follow the Talking Shit Podcast on Twitter, at talking_sh_t. Twitch, same thing. Instagram, she runs it, same thing. All right. If you're watching us on a different platform, at Talking Shit on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, on your way out, please hit the subscribe button and the like button for the culture. So yeah, it looks like we are up out of here. I think we're all heading to a certain somebody's mother's basement.
Mm-hmm.
And
Susan's already on her way there.
Yep. So thank you guys so much. And as Jeremy Lewis says, TSP for life. We're out. Peace.